start by really defining what we mean by healing. Healing is when you take something that hurts and do things to get you to a place where that thing that hurt doesn't hurt anymore. That's true of physical wounds, and that's true of emotional wounds as well. It's about where you are now and where you want to be, and ultimately how to get there, right? That's the process of healing, and it can look like lots of different things. Now, of course, in the context that we're talking about healing from karmic love. So really encountering these people that trigger us a lot, whether that is a twin flame, whether it is somebody that's more karmic in nature. Twin flames are very karmic anyway. Encountering these karmic people so that they can be accelerants and catalysts to our growth and our healing. So let's get into then what is the point of healing from karmic love. And there are three main things. The first is you are clearing relationship karma. Karma is essentially the processing of an emotion or emotions or a trauma or series of traumas from a prior lifetime. Just like we process things in this lifetime, if the stuff we've been through in a previous incarnation, in a past life, when we were here before, but not as Cheryl, the woman in 2018, born in 1985 and all that business, instead of that, we were in another vessel, right? But we were still us. At soul level, we were still us, but we experienced some things that perhaps we didn't fully come to terms with in that lifetime. So that might be in the context of relationship karma with a certain person. So the point of healing from these karmic loves, from these karmic partners, if you will, is that you are clearing relationship karma. You agreed to come here and to clear that karma with that person so that the slate is clean and you don't have to incarnate with them again, right? You are righting the wrongs, you are balancing the scales. The second reason why we're doing this is it's for your soul's growth and evolution. Your soul decided, with the archangels, the ascended masters, the light beings and the goddesses in the in-between worlds, you decided, I'm going to come here at this time and this place and be born to this family in this culture, and I'm going to learn this, this, this and this. And to a certain extent, a lot of the things that you experienced were preordained, they were pre-agreed to. Now, obviously everyone's got free will, so sometimes things are other people's free will. What we have though is we have the choice of how we react to it always. And those of us who are really going to go a long way on this journey in terms of clearing as much karma as we can in this lifetime, and we're just one person, we're one human, we're in a human vessel, and we often have a lot to clear, especially if we're a very old soul and we've been here many, many times before. We go through a process of remembering, and it's not always just remembering our innate gifts and talents and remembering beautiful soul memories and great skills that we have from other lifetimes. It's not always just the good stuff, it's the bad shit as well, right? So we remember, oh, I went through that thing in that particular period of time, and it's really going to be for your soul's growth and evolution. So that's point number two. The point of healing this is it's for your soul's growth and evolution, and so that ultimately we can return to a really beautiful state in the in-between worlds and say, I did good, I did my soul contracts, I completed the things I said I would do. Which leads me to point number three. The third do this is it's our incarnation agreement, right? And we've touched on this already. It's the reason we came here, we agreed to do this, and we have an agreement with the powers, the intangible divine powers. We have an agreement with them that we'll come here in this lifetime and we will do all of these things. We will learn all these lessons, and this is how we'll learn them. There are some variables in terms of how it's learned, but we agree that we'll learn those lessons. Your birth chart will give you information on your soul contract. So if you're really not sure what you're here to learn, then you may need to seek out somebody like an astrologer who's excellent at their craft. If you don't want to go down that route, or you're just curious, your soul contract, the work you came here to do, the healing work you came here to do, is more than likely the thing that is the most challenging to you. It is the thing that is the most difficult. It is the thing that causes you the most pain and the most difficulty. It's the thing that you just can't seem to get right. That might be relationships, for example. It's likely that is part of your work here, particularly if you are really involved in healing from these karmic loves and clearing your relationship karma. It's likely that that is the case for you. Whatever hurts the most, whatever causes you the most discomfort, but also that is, on the flip side, it's giving you the most amount of growth. That is more than likely part of your soul contract, because it's the work where you can see you have a lot of work to do. We all have different things to learn, and it's not good or bad. It's just like, this is what we agreed to come here to do, and we all have something. We all do. Some people may have done a lot of work in previous incarnations, but nevertheless, we all have something we agreed to do. Otherwise, we would not have incarnated, right? We would be doing something else. We would be an ascended master, and we're not. We're human. And so